Today, I'll show you how to do your Digifinex crypto taxes. Hello, my name is Nelly. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're specifically talking about Digifinex and how to do your crypto taxes with the help of Koinly. So I'll tell you a little bit about this exchange, then I'll jump into the integration part of the video, and then I'll show you how to get the necessary tax documentation. Lastly, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, I'll leave a bunch of different resources where you can leave those. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So they were founded in 2019 and are based out of the Bahamas. Pretty nice, if I must say. They are currently a top 50 exchange by trading volume. They have so many different features, from your standard trading to IEOs to futures, and they even have their own podcast called the Tokenverse. So I don't know, let me know if you've heard of that or if you listen to it. But yeah, that's enough about them. Let's jump into the integration. Alrighty, first step, as always, log into your Koinly account. If you don't have one, no worries, you can create one completely free. So once you're logged in, head over into the wallets area and then click on add wallet. And here we're going to type in Digi, and it's going to pop up at Digifinex. So there are two different routes. However, they don't really have an easy way to get CSV files. So we'll talk a little bit about that later in the video. But let me talk about the setup autosync, the API keys. So click on that. There are two pretty, I would say, big limits to their API. So spot trades synced only for the last 30 days and margin income synced only for the last 3 days. So how can you overcome these issues? Well, there's two different routes. One is you will create a manual CSV file, which I've made videos on, which I will leave in the top left corner of this video. And the second option is to directly ask them. Sometimes if you send them a direct message, they can provide those files. So I will recommend trying that one first before creating your own files. And obviously now I'll show you how to get the API keys into Koinly and get this information in there. So let me show you on their website where to go. Alrighty, so on their website, in the top right corner, you have this little icon, which is your user icon. Click on it and then scroll down and find the option that says API settings. And then from here, we're going to click create API key. We can name it something like Koinly. Access, we want all of these things selected because Koinly needs to see that information to be able to calculate your capital gains. So then make sure to type in your email verification code and your Google authentication code before you click confirm. So once you've entered that information, your API key and your secret, obviously click secure import. I did say there are limitations to the API, so that's understandable. There actually is one CSV file that you can get. It's your trade history and your spot trade history file. Specifically, your spot trade history. You can download this file, selecting a time frame and whatnot, and get that information. However, there's no file for open orders, for margins, derivatives. So if you're doing any of those things, you will either need to import those manually, which I've made, like I said, videos before. Obviously, check the link down below, or potentially you will have to email them and ask them for that information directly. Alternatively, if you're watching this video at a later date, maybe they've added this information, so it's a little easier to do. But for now, those are the current limitations of importing that data into Koinly. And once you've imported that data, head over into the transactions area. Here you can take a look underneath the hood, what's going on. Koinly has calculated all your capital gains and losses. If you have any staking, make sure to tag it here, sent to pool, sent from pool. And once you're happy with that, head over to the tax reports area, and here you get a final summary of all your crypto activity throughout the year. At the very bottom, you're going to select a tax report that's appropriate for your needs. We have plenty of different tax reports, as you can see on the screen before you. For the US, we have the IRS Schedule D, Form 8949. You can also export TurboTax and online versions. We have reports for UK, Sweden, Norway, France, Switzerland, Australia, and then lastly, Canada, Germany, and other countries. We have the complete tax report, which, keep in mind, is a document you can print off and give directly to an accountant to combine with your other tax documentation, or alternatively, you can invite them to Koinly to set up their accountancy firm here with us. And then lastly, obviously check your country's rules and regulations, because this tax report might be deductible. But that about does it for this video. We have a bunch of different resources. If you need further assistance, all of that will be down below. The Koinly Help Center has a lot of cool articles about crypto taxes and crypto tax rules and regulations, stuff like that. We have a discussion section where you can talk to members of our community as well as our staff. We have a feedback section if you're having any issues with our software. And then lastly, we have a contact section where you can send us a message directly, and we'd love to help you out. So if you found this video helpful in any way, consider dropping a like, subscribing for more crypto content, and I'll see you next time. Peace.